Welcome, everybody, to the College Basketball Preview Show on the Really True Sports Network. I'm your host, Mike Goodpaster. Today, we're going to look at a matchup between two of the iconic teams in college basketball as the North Carolina Tar Heels will battle the UCLA Bruins at Madison Square Garden tomorrow afternoon, approximately 3 o'clock. All right, so far, North Carolina has been a disappointment. UCLA, I think, has been a little bit of a surprise. So let's look at this matchup, see who we think is going to win this game. Now, North Carolina has 5 losses before Christmas for the first time since 2019. They're coming off a loss to Florida. The Tar Heels are just 6-5. They're in desperate need of a big win here to flip the calendar to 2025. North Carolina, which is 0-4 against ranked teams through 11 games, needs this win. I mean, they need to play somebody. Right now, UCLA is ranked 18th. This would be a huge win to get before conference play. Now, when we look at this game, pace is huge, tempo is huge, turnovers are huge like they always are. And when we look at that, Tennessee, Duke, and Houston are the only teams in the nation with a better defensive efficiency rating than UCLA, according to KenPom.com. The Bruins are fourth in scoring defense, just giving up 56.8. Second in turnovers forced per game at 18.4, and number one in turnover rate. In its first 4 games, North Carolina led the nation in taking care of the ball, with an average of 7.8 turnovers per game. But the Tar Heels have moved in the opposite direction since that point. They averaged 12.6 turnovers across the last 7 games. Elliot Cadu, UNC's point guard, had 7 turnovers combined in the first 4 games. He averaged 4 turnovers in the last 7 games. So when we look at this game, UNC's bad defense against UCLA's ho-hum offense is what this comes down to. North Carolina's offense is playing in the third fastest tempo in the nation, which is the highest in the Hubert Davis era. That means more offensive possessions, but it also means more scoring opportunities for the opponents. The Tar Heels have allowed at least 90 points in 5 of their first 11 games. That happened 6 times across Davis's first 3 seasons. Simply put, the Tar Heels have to be much better defensively to have a chance against ranked teams. UCLA is 56th in offensive efficiency, and UNC is 43rd in defensive efficiency. Something's got to give here. All right. UNC guards, Ian Jackson and RJ Davis. They're a pair of New York guards. They will be back home this weekend. Davis, a White Plains native, averaged 23.5 points in 2 games at Madison Square Garden, is coming off a 29-point game against Florida. Jackson, a freshman for the Broncos, averaged 13.5 points in 25 minutes across the last 4 games. With that level of production, Jackson is likely in line for more playing time. Now, our score prediction. I think the Bruins have built their strong start around bruising defense, but their offense isn't overwhelming. North Carolina's losses have come to teams ranked inside of the top 20 of KenPom's offensive ratings efficiency. With an improved effort from start to finish, I think the Tar Heels will find a way to get over the hump here. I'm going to pick the Tar Heels to win this game 74-70. I think that you may get the Tar Heels as an underdog. If you do that, smash the money line. But other than that, guys, that's what I've got. I think UCLA will lose a close game to North Carolina. I think North Carolina's level of competition has been better, and I think offensively they're a little bit better. All right, we're going to go ahead. We're going to wrap it up. Make sure you go to BetMGM for the top sportsbook for betting on college basketball. But for now, I'm Mike Goodpaster. You've been watching and listening to The Grueling Truth, where the legends speak.